Thank you so much, Acharya ji. Like the main thing which I have the question regarding is that I have listened, like I have seen some of your courses, and I have also read to Adi Guru Shankaracharya, Lord Mahavir, and I have also listened to Osho. But sometimes also now when I was hearing you, I sometimes get these waves of spirituality and materialism. Like I feel myself to be stuck. Like sometimes I feel like there's nothing. How can I trust this thing? Like there is a consciousness out of which is each and everything is coming, and this phone, this laptop, you, me, we all are just like it's all a dream. How a dream can be so beautiful and so real, and how can I believe this thing? And I personally feel that I have got a kind of a gold or a diamond thing when I was not really ready to use it. So I got all this information with me, not able to implement in my real life, and now I'm having double thoughts about these spiritual stuff and all, and like even these things exist and not, and double thoughts which it really disturb me because I don't know what should I do. But I'm not able to trust and experience that this is the thing. I am the pure consciousness out of which everything is coming, like as Adi Guru Shankaracharya says, I'm the consciousness out of which everything is coming, and in which everything is merging back. I'm not able to experience it, and double thoughts are coming in my mind. I would like your guidance on this. Thank you so much.
This is what happens when you get very, very easily what someone has earned as a result of the effort of an entire lifetime. And what he realized, he expressed in a few words, and those words came floating to you, and you have not been able to make sense of them. So your question is, if this is all a dream, how do I even live? How do I take anything seriously? How do I take anything as real? Is it all a dream, as Advait Vedant says, as Acharya Shankar says? It is not that you are mistaken in taking all this as a dream. Your mistake is not that you are taking the dream part too seriously. That's what often people will tell you, that no, don't consider everything as dream, right? Yes, obviously, when they have said that it's all a dream, it indeed is a dream. It indeed is a dream. But what you are failing to appreciate is that it's completely a dream. You are taking it only partially as a dream. I'll explain. You already look befuddled. Huh? What you are saying is, this laptop is a dream. And I have understood that this laptop is a dream. Now, how do I engage with the laptop if the laptop is a dream? And you are stuck now, right? But what did Acharya Shankar tell you? He said everything is a dream, Jagat Mithya. Right? Everything is a dream. Now, this is where you are cutting corners. This is where you are being economical with his teachings. He said everything is a dream, and you are saying the laptop is a dream. What did he say? Everything is a dream, right? If everything is a dream, then your assertion that the laptop is a dream is also dream, right? Not only is the laptop a dream, your so-called realization that the laptop is a dream is also a dream. And not only is the world a dream, even the dreamer is a dream if everything is a dream.
Getting it.
Now we can say in totality that everything is a dream.
When I am the dream too.
when everything that you say is as unreal as everything that you see, when everything that you feel and feel very intimately is as unreal as everything that you can touch or know or sense. But what happens with Advait Vedanta students often is that they start taking the world as unreal while taking themselves as very real. The world is quite unreal, but I am real. I am so real that I can declare the world as unreal. Please tell me, Karthik, if the world is indeed unreal, then who is left to declare it unreal? Then there is nobody to call it unreal.
But how can I realize this thing? Like, it's all a theory for me right now. Like, from the last 1 year, like, waves comes, like, oh, I am the consciousness, and after some time, okay, I'm feeling to eat something, I want to eat something.
These waves do not mean anything. These waves do not mean anything. You have to operate very close to the ground. You have to know the facts of life. When it is said that the world is unreal, what is meant is that what you perceive as reality is just too dependent on your subjective perception. And you, as the subject who perceives the object, is a constant flux. You are no one single concrete, constant, unchanging entity. There is no constancy in your existence. And everything that you see, it's only you who sees that. And you are constantly changing. Therefore, how can you be sure of what you see? And the world is nothing apart from what you see. Therefore, the world cannot be said to have any credible existence. But the lack of credibility in the existence of the world stems from your own lack of constancy. That is the fundamental principle. Before you say the world is unreal, you have to say I am unreal. And the point was never to discard or disparage the world. The point was freedom from the ego. By knowing that the ego is so much a dependent thing, so much a thing in constant and uncontrollable flux, how do I identify with it? How do I trust it? It is one thing right now, it will be another thing. A moment later, it is attached to one thing currently, it will be identified with something else later. How do I rely on it? The idea was not to pass a judgment on the world. The idea was self-improvement through self-liberation. We are not talking of physical sciences here, right?
Yes.
Discussing the nitty-gritties of the world is the domain of the physical sciences.
Science.
Right. Spirituality deals with the suffering of the self.
Observer.
Yes, the one who you are, the subject. Right? So you have to understand that when it is being said that the world is unreal, the real indication is towards the ego, not towards the world. So stop thinking too much of the world, because you can only turn insane contemplating whether the laptop is real or not. And it will be of no use. You can keep brooding over it till the cows come home and there will be no conclusion. Instead ask yourself, how real am I? And the criteria of realness is timelessness. Timelessness. Is there anything with me that time will not change, destroy, modify or take away? only that can be called as real. Whatsoever changes with time, whatsoever is one thing right now and would be another thing tomorrow, is not real, because it will deceive me. I'll think of it, and I tend to think of stable objects, so I'll think of it, and when I'll go to it the next day, it will be something else, and that will result in hurt and frustration. So I must not take anything impermanent too seriously. And hence the first thing not to be taken seriously is my own self. That is the objective. That is the point Acharya Shankar is trying to make. His works are not a commentary on the state of the world. He was a teacher trying to liberate us from our inner shackles. The outer things come later. Are you getting it?
Getting it, yes, sir.
Now, something over and above all this. Yes, so it's all a dream. Even the dreamer is a dream.
And
What to
I'm the
make of it?
consciousness out of which everything is coming.
What to make of it? I might be a dreamer, but I am suffering in my dream. Right? So
Yes.
just telling me that all this is a dream doesn't take me very far. I am suffering in it. Right? So
Yes.
I now know it's a dream, but I am suffering in the dream. What do? I now remember that the way out of the dream is through the dream.
But how, sir?
Hold on. This is the reason why we use the word awakening in spirituality so often. Awakening. But awakening is not similar to waking up in the morning after a good night's sleep. When you sleep on your bed in the night, then you will wake up in the morning no matter what. You are a young man, there is a heavy chance you will remain alive, so you will wake up. Right?
Yes.
And when you wake up, the dream state is gone. You were dreaming so much in the night and all those dreams just evaporated. You wake up. So there is a complete shift. The dream is no more. You have woken up, the dream is no more. And now you are seeing other things, right? In the dream, you were seeing monsters and castles and trapped princesses, and so many things were there in the dream, right? And you were the gallant knight with the magical sword, and the giant python was coming to swallow you up, and these things. Now when you wake up, what do you find? You find there is mama, there is papa, and there is a syllabus to take care of, and the milkman is on the door, and
I'm vegan, sir. I'm vegan.
you are vegan, but the milk is for the others, so that's a double tragedy. In spite of being a vegan, you have to fetch the milk. So the challenges are very different.
Yes.
In life, awakening does not happen this way. You will continue to experience the dream as long as you are physically alive.
As long as
You are alive. You are alive. The eyes will continue to attest that material is real. When you wake up in the morning, everything that you had in the dream is gone, right? In spiritual awakening, even after awakening or even in the process of awakening, the things that you call as dream stuff will continue to exist. They will exist. And you have to have the right relationship with those things. This is awakening. Those things will not disappear. They will just return to their right places. This is awakening. Are you getting it? So don't. So what do you do when you know that the laptop is unreal? You say, I have just known that the definition of unreal is the thing that does not last, right? It's not going to last. If it's not going to last, what should be my relationship with it? Make the best use of it before it disappears. Somebody will come and take it away. Mama is so eager. Before it goes, as every impermanent thing in this world goes, make the best use of it. And what's the best use? To reach something that is not impermanent.
Upanishads.
So before you lose your laptop, read the Upanishads on the laptop. That's the right relationship with this dream world. Everything will pass. So no point trying to have a stable relationship with it, because nothing is going to last. But still, it is there. What do? I experience those things. This table is very much there. This body is very much there. But I know it's not going to be always there. And even if I think it is here, it is actually constantly changing. So before it totally vanishes, let me make best use of it. But it is vanishing every moment. So what do I do then? I make the best use of this moment. That's my right relationship with this world. This is the real import of Advait Vedanta. Not that, this is dream, everything is a dream, but bring me some good pizza. That is not dream.
Getting it, sir. Getting it. And just a follow-up question, just a small follow-up question from my side. Like as you said, to not be affected by the thing, not take it personally, and don't be as attached as you like as I am right now. Constantly remember that it's a dream. So, like if I am fearful of something, for example, as I like I may have a project, I may have a deal to close, I may have some freelancing work, then even when I got to know that I will get chance to talk to you while I was getting a bath, I was like, what if the electricity goes off, what if the wi-fi will not work, this is so big thing for me, and I will not get the chance. And it have happened sometime before, while taking a meeting it will happen. I just got, and I just kept imagining the worst scenarios, and sometimes it also comes in the terms of studies, or sometimes in terms of money or freelancing, like what if I don't get that deal, and then worst, and it keeps getting worse in my mind. How should I deal? Like I should just say to myself, it's a dream, don't worry, it's a dream, it's not permanent. Even if it comes, it will go away.
No. That's a bad tactic. Bad because it won't work, and worse if it works.
Okay.
What's the purpose of mind? The purpose of mind is to reach peace. Right? The purpose of mind is to guard peace. So it's all right to worry. It's all right to ask questions. It's all right to take precautions. The question must be, are my worries guarding my peace, or rather threatening my peace? There is a difference between worrying and worrying. Yes, you want to talk to me, so definitely there are arrangements to be made. Right?
Yes.
But what if you get so obsessed with making arrangements that you forget all about this conversation? I'm so obsessed with the arrangement itself. No. Is the cord firmly in place? Is the laptop at the right angle? Have I kept 3 kinds of power backups? Will I even get a chance? So am I engaging all the coordinators and the meeting leaders deeply? And all these questions are filling up your mind so much that you totally lost what you wanted to talk to me. So worrying is all right as long as worrying takes you closer to your goal. 95% of our worries do not take us closer to our real goal. They are useless worries. In fact, they push the goal further away. So, do worry, but worry in a healthy way. And when you are worrying in a healthy way, you just call it caution. You know, the word for attention and caution is much the same in spirituality. Avdhan is the word for attention. Attention. And when you are attentive, then you are called savdhan. But savdhan is also when you are alert. Have that alertness. And that alertness is something very spiritual if its intention is right, if its direction is right. Obviously, you must exercise caution. In our life, truth and peace and joy are very fragile. We cannot be careless with them. So, you have to exercise caution. But the caution must be exercised to defend the truth, to reach the truth, to protect your peace. Instead, if worry and caution become a thing in themselves, what do? I worry all the time. It's not that I am worrying about the truth, I am just worrying. Worrying has become my occupation. Then this worry is an internal conspiracy against the truth. And I am saying 95% of times our worries are just expressions of our insecure ego. Ego that is not merely insecure but wants to remain insecure. And therefore it keeps worrying about all the little things and all the meaningless things. If you have to worry, worry about the one real thing and nothing else. And about that real thing, I am saying worry and abandon. Worry as much as you can. That kind of worrying is auspicious. It will give you health. It will drop the rest of your worries.
So I should focus on talking to you, like just for an example, like what I did in the past. I should like talking to you is like, going towards the truth. Like you will guide me to the truth. So it's like that only.
And if
So
you are
I should not be.
to talk to me, then you have to worry about the internet connection.
Okay, then I can worry. Okay, like in this sense.
In this sense, if you have to talk to me, you have to worry about the internet connection. You just don't have to worry about the internet connection for nothing's sake. You are not obliged to worry about the electricity connection and the water connection and the Wi-Fi. No. But if your Wi-Fi is about to bring something meaningful to you, then please do worry about it.
Now it's crystal clear. Thank you so much, sir. It was really great.
Thank you. Wonderful.
I dreamt about this in this stream which is going on. I really dreamt about this. Thank you so much.